Well, I see you're in Sacramento, Danny boy. How are you?
You see that? I guess you recognize this house. You've been in here enough.
Yeah, I like it a lot, dude. It's a nice property your parents have up there in Orangevale.
Yeah.
Right next to the old Alderberto's, where you get a phenomenal breakfast burrito 24 hours a day. I would be a little fatter in Sacramento.
We'll talk about Orangevale. I don't like how you just devoured that Zin, though.
You know, I was watching Tucker Carlson talk about how much he loves him, and I just, I'll throw his in for the pod every now and then, just to feel like Tucker,
Every now and that didn't seem like an every now and then kind of Zin throw. You opened your mouth and hucked it in like Bazooka Joe bubblegum.
Well, I want those synapses going in the old brain. You know what I mean? It's,
all right. Well, pressure's on you. When you throw a Zin in at the very start, the first seconds of a podcast, you are the guy at the gymnasium in a tap out shirt doing hamstring stretches and breathing loudly.
Damn it, dude. Am I? Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. I mean, you better lift a lot if you're that guy. I've seen.
And you better be real funny today, Leo.
I better be real. I hope I'm not going to just get pissed if Rat Dick's supposed to come later, guys. And he's been on one recently, telling me he has earned his spot as the third mic. And I was like, Rat Dick, you are not the third mic, and you have not earned the spot at all.
No,
in fact,
he's moving in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
Well, he's going to come on today. I say we can talk a little bit about our Christmases. I think we wager on Rat Dick's Christmas, though. I'm very curious.
Well, he filmed some of it. I saw some of it on his stories, and it looked like he was asking RPP's parents or cousins or uncle if they wanted to put a bottle up his ass.
Wow. Did he seem, Leo? What version of Rat Dick were we working? Was it hard drugs, Rat Dick?
I don't want to say it, man, but I feel like it's not just rat dabs he's doing recently. It seems like we have the old drug addict on our hands once again.
He tells us it's Molly, which is a touch more dignified than when he was doing pure crystal back in 2020. But I'm not sure it's Molly. And it might be crystal.
As we know, we've been to the border and we've gotten word about street drugs. And we know that they're all laced with a certain other street drug, one that you might not want to get into. I don't want to say it, Danny, but I think, he might be addicted to Fent. And in his mind, he thinks it's Molly.
Well, I've already got 2 video ideas for him in the early part of this next year here. So he better stay out of jail. He better behave himself. I feel like I'm going to be more tolerant this time around. What is this, the 4th time around with Rat Dick? But still, even I have my lines that can't be crossed. I just hope he'll behave enough, Leo.
Right. And me being, I guess I've become kind of the HR department because people do tattle on people in the channel all the time by sending me videos of what they're up to, things they're doing, shady little things. And apparently there's a shit video circulating once again. And apparently it's a new one.
It can't be any worse than the last one. The last Rat Dick Ralph shit video.
No. And I don't know. The dark energy he has. But you know what he has right now, though? He's kind of like, I don't know. He's like a little, he's posting on YouTube. He wants to make content. He wants to give us some gold. It's like, you can't knock the guy for that.
You're right, Leo. We're going to give him more leeway than usual. This 4th time around, you know what they say, 4th time's a charm. We'll talk to him once he gets in here. And we will deduce his current mental state, because with Rat Dick Ralph, his mental state is a day-by-day sort of thing. But Leo, how is Christmas down in old Los Angeles?
It like you say, around the holidays in LA becomes quite beautiful because it's empty. There's no traffic. You can go around. I had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with the family. I got a story that my sister was telling me about one of her friends, what she's dealing with, the power of the trans at work. So they work like in a high-end store, right? And
fashion store, clothing.
Fashion store. Yeah, it's not my sister's place, but it is a similar kind of place, in a high-end location in LA. And they a beautiful girl with double D titties. Yeah. Comes in.
I like it. Okay, I'm listening.
booty for days, right? And everybody's like, damn, we're going to hire this baddie. This is awesome. She interviewed amazing. Let's hire her. So they hire her. And then things started going south. She started aggressively hitting on all of the men coming in.
Wow.
And then they get a complaint, Danny. They get a complaint that is absolutely out of control. A man says that this trans, who, by the way, is like borderline, nobody could tell she was a man, by the way.
Yes.
She was a woman on her ID and everything. The only way they found out she was trans was by Googling her name and finding a blog about her transformation. So on. Apparently,
that's the second time. That's the second person I've heard of that was the smoking gun, the transformation vlog or the transformation podcast that they did with somebody else. Trans women, I think it would be better for all parties involved if they just they didn't leave the breadcrumb trail. I think it'd be better if they just got rid of that, and then everybody would be happier. Really, guys could have plausible deniability once they had sex with her. But continue.
Right. So of course, but they're addicted to those views because a transformation blog or vlog, it's gonna get some views, and people want that dopamine rush. So
especially if you're hot.
Especially if you're hot. So she's a hot, but Danny, she still has her member. And this is where the story turns to a point where I can't believe that this is what is happening. So this trans person flashes her dick under her skirt or like raises her skirt up at a customer. A customer complains about this. The next day at work, the trans calls in and says she 5150'd herself because she was thinking about committing suicide. They can't fire her now.
Yeah.
Well,
so
there's more to the story.
My first thoughts are a smoking hot trans woman might be the single best salesperson you could ever hire.
So true. That's another thing I asked. She sells. But keep going.
A smoking hot chick, period, won't have the libido and will probably be so creeped out by men in Los Angeles. She's not going to really be able to sell it because she's not actually going to be attracted to the Persian guys coming in looking at $13,000 bracelets. But a trans woman wants to fuck the Persian guy.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get that hairy Persian wrist into a $13,000 bracelet if you want to suck that Persian dick.
Yes.
But when the trans is pulling out her own dick, you've got a problem, Leo.
You got a problem.
The suicide card, though, that's genius.
Don't you think? How genius is that? So she is now...
So, Leo, it reminds me of the Michael Irvin card, where Michael Irvin, he recently blacked out drunk, approached a woman in a hotel lobby, whispered in her ear, "Hey, you ever had a big black dick?" Almost got fired from all of his broadcasting jobs, but his attorney, fucking genius, pulls a Johnny Cochran and says, "This is a modern day lynching. You all trying to get Michael Irvin fired." This is that move.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Shout out to Michael Irvin, the legend, by the way.
Oh yeah. I took a look at this broad, by the way. I Googled her. Wow. Dude, if like in pictures, she looks like a 9 out of 10, like plastic Latina, just giant titties and ass but pre-op, she's got that penis. So yeah, she whipped it out, but now has the power, is there, selling galore, probably sucks a lot of dick. Yes, who cares? That's what I said. I was like, as long as she's selling, who gives a shit?
You know how hard it is to find a halfway decent employee these days?
A halfway decent salesman in today's world? Dude, it's gonna...
Saleswoman, Leo.
Saleswoman, you're absolutely right, dude. You're right. You're absolutely right, though. I think that anybody that has where you're dealing with men coming into a store, you got to have hot trans chicks, and they're gonna be willing to go the extra mile for the sale because any dick is great, is a good dick for them. I feel like any
just like any mouth is good mouth for you.
Okay, well, a female. I would like to stick with the female. I would like to stick with the female at least. I mean, yes, I've gotten blown by some land whales, some women of size. Land
whales are interesting. Land whales. My dad and I were talking about dolphins the other day and how dolphins used to be land mammals. They came out of the sea and then they went back into the sea. And the hippo is the modern day closest relative to a dolphin. Hippos fuck in the water. They give birth in the water. They're like semi-aquatic land monsters, and they're the closest relative to the fat woman.
Oh my. I mean, yes, I would agree with that. I would agree with that completely. I think nowadays, see, this is our modern day world. When someone loses weight, they are the enemy. You know, everyone really talks shit to Adele for being hot now. It's pretty amazing, the world we live in. But there's going to be more land whales, and I can't deny. I'm not going to deny them if they want to blow me, Danny. If they want to blow me, a land whale can blow me. I mean, that's
well, yeah, that's going to be. We're at a point in evolution now where everything is working in favor of the land whales. So the medical industry has been completely captured. It just means they can sell more diabetes medication. They can do more emergency heart operations. There's too much money there. There's too much money being made in selling highly processed foods to fat asses. The NAACP and social justice groups are routinely bought out by companies like Coke and Nabisco to say it's racist to discourage people from eating really fatty foods. Southwest, as you alluded to before we went on the air, they're on board. Now you get an extra seat for free if you're overweight. Leo, you're about to enter a fat woman blowjob golden age.
It's going to be unbelievable.
It's
just when
good.
I need it. Just as I'm getting them into my 40s,
perfect.
Just as it's a perfect time. I can ride my 40s into my 50s, nonstop blowies when I need them. When I need them and when I want them. They're there. Yeah. They're going to be there. Now,
when you need them and when you want them. I'm trying to think if there's a distinction there. So sometimes when you need them and sometimes you'll need them, but you won't necessarily want it.
That's right. That's right. There are days
I feel like that's more the case with you, honestly.
That's always the case, dude. It's an addiction. It's very much like the Molly that our boy RDR is on right now. He probably doesn't want it, but he needs it right now.
I hung out. Shout out to wait, what were we? So were you done with the trans story?
Yeah. We haven't. I was done with the trans story. It's just she survived flashing her penis by 5150ing herself. What a genius move.
So, the last time I checked in, probably with any of the YouTube podcast Patreon audience, was when I was headed to Tennessee with you on the Leo and Danny Show Patreon pod. Subscribe, link down below.
Subscribe.
We did a podcast with me on the phone while I was driving out to my court date in Tennessee. I guess I can give a brief update on that really quick. I did it on my personal Patreon, but basically, Leo, the judge didn't like me very much in Hawkins County. So I don't know if I told you this, Leo, but when I first was in Hawkins County, when you were there at my initial court appearance after I got arrested in August for impersonating a dental hygienist, the judge was like 40 years old, square jaw, looked like when he was in high school or college. He learned the subtle art of putting his tongue between a woman's legs, He
looked like that kind of guy, absolutely.
He looked like a stud, and he looked like he kind of thought it was funny, our case, and all the inmates liked him. Well, there was a new judge when I got there, Leo, who another Zin, really, already?
Why not?
Are you even putting him in your lip, or are you just chewing him?
No. Put him right in the lower. I have one in the upper, one in the lower right now.
You're horseshoeing Zins. That's irresponsible.
Double decker. And I've been smoking a lot of cigars which have a lot of nicotine, so I might have a nicotine addiction. But
yeah, dude, I put one of those Zins in when we were in Vegas before our Vegas show in October, and it felt like a fire ant had made a nest in my lower lip. It hurt so bad I had to take it out. I
know. If I don't feel any of that, that's probably that's sort of a nicotine. They got me. They got me. You. What's up, fellas? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about a really cool app called Fitbod. Now, you go to the gym, you need your water bottle, right? Maybe you need a knee brace. Maybe you need something like, your favorite towel. What you really need is Fitbod. It's like having a little miniature size, a little mini personal trainer in your pocket. Whether you're like a seasoned gym goer or just starting your fitness journey, Fitbod will push you to make progress. The best thing about it, in my opinion, is you can kind of pick, like, what equipment do you have, right? What do you know how to do already? It will morph a workout into the perfect workout for you. What I like about it is, like, you're on the go. A lot of people don't know how to do certain, lifts. It has videos of the guys doing perfect form so you don't get injured. Let's say you're on the road and you don't have equipment. It'll give you a workout that you can use on the road. It doesn't require any equipment. All right. Not only that, great info to help you get them gains that you need to be coming in summer 2024 shredded. Fitbod adapts as you improve. If you're getting these gains and you need to like level up, it can help you do that. It tracks your muscle recovery. So certain days you might need rest. It'll remind you of that. But not only that, it is like having a little mini personal trainer in your pocket, guys. And it's way cheaper than having a personal trainer. You know it's expensive. Fitbod is affordable, and they're giving us a great deal that I want to tell you guys about. Add Fitbod to your workout essentials. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription and try the app free at fitbod.me/LDS. That's fitbod.me/LDS. Guys, go check this out. It's unbelievable. You will not regret it when you're shredded come summer 2024.
Leo, the judge there he's not our guy. He's not the same guy from last time. He's probably 60 or 70, very conservative, and is looking at me like he's not so sure about me, this long-haired California boy. But then, before he hands down the final, the plea bargain was pretty much arranged already. But before he says his final word on the matter, two women from the dental clinic come up and make a statement.
Oh, my God.
And Leo, I remember when we left the courthouse the first time when you were still there with me, this is back in August, we apologized to them. And I felt like we sort of squashed it and said, hey, in the future, I'd like to do some sort of fundraiser. Like, we apologize. We didn't mean, we were making fun of big food companies. We weren't trying to degrade the poor or the people that you serve when we were doing this fake dental hygienist bit. I thought they kind of understood, and some of the animosity was removed from the situation. Well, that wasn't the case, Leo. They got up there and, they basically accused me of mocking the court repeatedly in videos. They did bring up the mugshot T-shirt, which, I can't argue with that. I mean, I had to pay for the lawyer fee. It was expensive. Yeah. But, I can't even recall everything they said, but basically they did a hell of a job painting me as the elitist, rich, yuppie California boy who was in Tennessee for no other reason than to film the poor as if they were wildlife on an African safari.
Oh, my God.
And dude, the judge laid it down in a courtroom full of people. There was a fan there too who saw the whole fucking thing. But,
oh my God.
The judge yelled at me like I was the biggest piece of shit that he'd had before him in his court in damn near 20 years.
Oh my God, dude.
Were you freezing up a little bit? Are you still there with me, boys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, that was scary because my biggest fear being out there in Tennessee was that while probation transferred from Tennessee to California, I'm now on probation. The biggest fear was that while it transferred, which can take up to 2 months, I would be stranded, marooned in Eastern Tennessee. And I would have to conduct all of my business and basically live a separate life out there until like the middle of February. A way we worked around that was my attorney was going to see if the judge could sign a work release. And my attorney had drafted that up and requested respectfully that Daniel James Mullen be allowed to leave the state of Tennessee and go home this December. Now, the judge didn't lift that up before the court and rip it in half ceremonially. He didn't do that, but he might as well have.
Oh, God.
That was his attitude toward my work release privileges after what the dental hygienist ladies had said. But after I left the court, I did talk to them again, and we did I reiterated what I just said here, that, hey, I think our cause was understandably misunderstood because we were conducting ourselves like jackasses. And if you didn't know the full intent of the video, it would seem like it was open mockery of the dental clinic. But we kind of worked it out and apologized and agreed again to maybe do something in the future, which I would like to when we go back out to that county. But after spending like 4 or 5 days, I did have to spend 4 or 5 days in Tennessee before my probation was accepted in California and I was able to leave the state. And I spent that time hanging out with good old Cyrus.
Oh, yes. A rock star.
Yes.
All right. Metro station, if you're not aware. And a big fan of this podcast. So he's probably listening right now.
Brother to one Miley Cyrus. Shout out to Cyrus, the man.
That's right. The man. One of the most elite families in America.
Dude, he is the local Nashville pimp, dude. There's no other way to put it.
Wow. Everywhere he goes. He's a big guy, right?
Big guy. Mine and your height. And really cool guy. Like, we hung out for probably, 7 hours. Super dope. It was me, him, and Zacadelic, fan Zach.
What a great night, dude.
That was the squad. And
Trace wrote me, dude, and he said that he is just impressed with the way that you charm the ladies. That's what he told me. Look at that, dude. That must mean a lot, dude, coming from Trace.
Sandrine has been trying to work her way back into my life. And I tried to have Leo explain it to her, and she just wouldn't understand. She was like, Danny, why don't you settle down with me? I get too much fucking pussy, Sandrine. All right?
Yeah, on the Patreon pod, you kept telling her that you are James Buchanan.
I'm a James Buchanan-style bachelor. I can't be shackled.
If you don't know what that means, because I didn't, he's the president that was the only bachelor. He was the only guy that came in without a first lady. Damn.
Now, he didn't get the most pussy. I think that's indisputably Donald J. Trump, but he was a bachelor. And that's the kind of guy I see myself as. And Leo, I think you put it to Sandrine that I've been getting in and out of more holes than a fucking gopher.
That's right, dude.
Sandrine has just got to understand that right now, I'm James, I'm Jimmy B. I'm Jimmy Buchanan. You got to leave me be.
Dude. That's right, dude.
And Trace understands that.
Now, what is the Nashville nightlife like? Is it fun?
I wouldn't know about that because I just hung out at Trace's apartment and enjoyed myself quietly. But, I wasn't too impressed. I stayed in a nice hotel because I thought, hey, I'll make this sort of my vacation. I'm stuck here. Is Rat Dick there?
Oh, yeah, you can tell that he's there.
Yeah, I can see. Leo's giving nonverbal orders.
Oh, Big Chay's here, too.
Hell yeah. But this...
All right, sit down, boys. Relax.
We're interesting. But Nashville was nice, Leo. It didn't have the same feel to me, the same magic that, like, San Francisco has. Sure. But it was cool. My hotel was cool. And let's talk to Chay and RDR. All right, go. Can we turn the cameras, Austin, so I can see them sometimes? How can we do that?
Yeah, we should be able to, right? We'll see it. Yeah. Sit down, boys. Sit down. Sit down, boys. You look good, Rat Dick. I like this outfit. You look normal. Thank God you're not wearing the mankini.
Can you see me?
The mankini's not on? Thank God the mankini's not on. Yeah, look, sit down. Big Chay might be covered up by Danny, but that's okay. We can.
Okay, I can't see Rat Dick's eyes yet. All right, he looks sober. Or he looks not on hard drugs.
Not on hard drugs. Big Chay in the house, hell yeah.
There's Class A Rat Dick, and then there's Class B Rat Dick. He's in a Class B day today.
Yeah, he's a Class B.
What is it called? Fingernail polish remover. And if you huff it, it gets you really high, Danny.
Rat Dick.
That's not a good sign.
Don't espouse huffing nail polish on our podcast, first of all.
Okay. Yeah,
and also, Rat Dick, that's a new low you've reached if you're really resorting to that.
No, it gets you high, bro. My friend showed me at the smoke shop.
I'm sure it gets you high.
A little bit.
I'm sure it does. I'm not. That's not what I'm arguing on.
That's not what he's trying to tell you.
I also want to do salvia. Next time you're here, though, I want you to document my salvia trip. You just want to
that is better than you huffing nail polish. Yeah, by how much, I'm not sure.
Salvia is just like
nail polish. It's better than Trank.
Don't give it to Big Chay. Doesn't need anything more in his body besides vitamins and like protein.
Let me give Chay
water. Not too much protein, Leo.
Yeah, you're right. He needs more water than anything else.
You're real close to me, big baby boy.
Maybe he probably needs diuretics, Leo. It might be healthy.
Go over to your right a bunch, like where that backpack is. Sit there.
I tried to shove a can.
If Big Chay only ingested diuretics for the next month.
At the old LA Zoo, and he got really mad at me, Danny.
What's that, Ratty?
About that. I tried to shove a candy cane up Big Chay's ass at the old LA Zoo, and he got really mad at me. And Big Chay's reaching his breaking point.
A candy
cane? Yeah.
Okay.
This was for your video. You wanted to do that.
He refused and got really mad. He told me he wasn't going to be a victim.
I like that.
Rape.
You know, Big Chay I think he's been reading through some left-wing pamphlets if he's saying things like, I refuse to be a victim. Wait, actually, no, that's the opposite.
Put those earphones on.
That's the opposite of left-wing mentality.
They're over there to your right there, yeah.
I refuse to be a victim makes it sound like he's been at a Tony Robbins seminar.
Well, anytime he's around me, somebody's going to be a victim of...
I'd be impressed by that, but the thing is, like...
Well, I do slip in a wrap pussy pan when she's sleeping.
Danny, what you missed last podcast, real quick to catch you up, is that we kind of caught RDR in a scam-like, situation. I don't want to say he's rooting for Big Chay to have his leg, walloped off, but he basically wants to become his caretaker and get the money that the government will give him to take care of a guy like Big Chay, who's going to need a little help around the house for a while without a leg.
What's that term for mothers who want to keep their babies sick?
Yeah.
So that they can reap all the societal and financial benefits?
I didn't make you miss your doctor's appointment, but he is in the process of losing his leg possibly, and he is telling me he's not shooting tranq and fentanyl anymore, so... That's a good thing, right? That's a good start, Chay. No fentanyl?
No.
See, today he asked me if he should get him to cancel his appointment so he would come here, and I said no. Big Chay should be going to every doctor's appointment, and he should make them on time and make sure that he's there.
I wanted him to be here so he could sing the ABCs to you, Danny.
Okay. So, Ratic, I'm worried also that you're rooting for Big Chay. I think it's more than just whatever assistance the government will send in. I think it's for content is why Ratic wants Big Chay to lose his leg.
I don't want Big Chay to lose his leg. I don't want you to lose your leg, Big Chay, at all.
He's going to...
I want to come in his open
Danny,
leg.
what are the chances that if he does lose his big leg, it's going to be in the thumbnail of Ratic's new video?
I think the question is, Leo, what are the chances it's going to be in the thumbnail of the new Danny Mullen video? And that's 100%. Because Ratic, there's a hierarchy here, buddy. I got content dibs.
I'll let you get it first, but I want to start a show. You know how I was in the love for Lena? I'm going to start a love for Joe, and I'm going to go out this week and try to find Big Joe a lover on the streets.
Lover.
I want to find you a lover,
I like that.
Lover. What the hell? I'm not gay.
A female lover, Big Chay. But
why would you assume he meant male?
What if it was a man, Big Chay? He wanted to slip it in you.
I'm not going to date a man.
But what if he's like, Big Chay, you're sexy as fuck, and I want to put it in your ass?
Big Chay is lively today. Big Chay's lively.
He is.
What if I wanted to come onto your ass? And I was like, Big Chay, I want to fall in love with you.
Hey, Ratic.
Get a relationship with you.
Ratic, I'm going to say this, man. I like that you're very motivated to make content right now. I love it. The one thing that I don't like about your current demeanor, it all comes from you doing Class A uppers. I hate that version of you.
Well, this does say gold brush on it, so I have been doing a lot of fingernail.
So this is a fingernail polish that they just sell at the sesh?
Yeah, no, they sell it at the smoke shops, but I wasn't introduced to it at the sesh, and it gets you like really like whoa, like kind of like a whip it. I should just start doing whippets, but it costs $55 a can. This was only $10, but
Ratic, why can't you stick
really big on YouTube
with dabs? Why can't you stick with dabs and shrooms?
That's my main thing is dabs.
I don't like the things that are popping up around the main thing, though.
Yeah, well, last week I was doing mushrooms, and the week before that was Molly, but this week I thought just classic and just do some fingernail polish remover. Maybe next week it's going to be salvia. But
Ratic, I think you really, I made this joke in the Crip Mac video that we think you are going to survive the apocalypse. And I know up until now you've had a superhuman ability to avoid death, but you are testing your luck, buddy.
Well, I've taken it easy on the fingernail polish remover, Danny. I'm not trying to huff too much because I can hurt. It can, give you sudden death from sniffing. So I'm just like kind of taking it low. Should I do some now and show you guys?
No, you can't. YouTube does not let you snort household substances.
No, dude, you can't do drugs on our pod, dude. This isn't like you already have a strike on your channel, correct?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, dude. You can't come out on here with these ideas that are get us a strike.
But that was for getting naked. And
you gotta know your limits, right? You gotta know your limits.
I got striked for a title. It wasn't even for my video necessarily, but I do know my limits. I can't be out there doing crazy substances. I just wanted to come show you boys today my recent adventures.
Life is fragile. You have to realize, look, we have a comedian friend of ours, Danny knows about this. It wasn't, apparently he just fell off a building when he was drunk in New York and died. And it was an accident. So How are you not afraid that maybe you will fall off some high place and to your death on some drugs?
Well, I don't really go around high reaching spots. I
stay on the ground.
Stay pretty low with Big Joe because he can't really hike too much. There's
That's
not really
true. With Big Joe, cannot
need
get
to go to
getting
high
to the
places.
second floor for Big Joe is tough. Like right now, you're still breathing hard from the few steps. We can hear it in the mic. It was
We
tough.
just had a lot of KFC. I told him to bring his KFC up here, but he said no. It would make him look fat.
Why would you guys have KFC, dude?
I know we're just I don't know. I feel disgusting right now. All the KFC. We had 4 breasts each.
Ratic, marijuana and marijuana's cousin products like dab, they have been accepted into the mainstream. But huffing fingernail polish is the activity of a future school shooter 7th grader.
Yeah.
Well,
winner?
it's actually
What
an activity
content?
for.
Listen to me. Ratic, what content creators that you like sniff fucking nail polish?
None currently, but I heard it's a good way if you're gonna do gay sex because it loosens the nerves in your rectum.
That's
So if
poppers,
I do
dude.
start, this is poppers. If you look at this thing online, it's called poppers. It's a
Yeah, those aren't. That's not nail polish. 1 second, some asshole's calling me.
You're taking
it's labeled
poppers.
as nail polish
You're
remover.
taking the most popular homosexual drug.
I'm
on
taking the
market.
most popular homosexual drug on the market because I want to do gay sex with Big Chay scenes.
I
Come
mean-
on, Big Chay.
I mean, see, this is what I like. I mean, Rat Dick. I mean, look, you give me a lot of anxiety.
my
You give me-
girlfriend's dad.
You give me a lot of anxiety. Yeah, we'll talk about your Christmas in a second. But you give me a lot of anxiety. But then you bring me ideas like having gay sex with Big Chay for a video.
Right.
Now, these are the kind of ideas that will get views.
Right,
And
it will
they're-
get a ton of views.
It's gonna get views. I mean, if there's a video where we link it to you two guys banging, dude. I mean,
Right. I'm just
that's gotta
taking
be on the
advantage
dark-
of Big Chay's rectum.
oh my
I
god, dude.
am gay.
No, it's not gay, man.
is gay.
That's not. It's
Big
for
Chay,
content.
you're stronger than Rat Dick. I mean, if Rat Dick was trying to take you from behind, you think you could take him?
I'll beat his ass.
Hell yeah, you'll beat his ass.
You can knock me out, Big Chay.
I'll knock you out.
What if I started coming at you right now with my pants down? Would you?
No, don't even try that.
Well, the robin might fly at dawn.
Okay,
Dude,
so Ratic, I want to hear about your Christmas because I know Big Chay is a Christian. I'm not sure that you are. How did you celebrate the birth of Jesus?
I went to my girlfriend's parents' house and I convinced my girlfriend's dad to rape me online. And, you know, it wasn't consensual. What he did was
No, he
not
didn't.
okay.
He didn't do that. So tell us what actually happened.
I posted a video. It's on my YouTube live stream. If you go to he grabs me and he grabs my titties and he's just thrusting back and hard for it. He's like, "Get over here, boy. You're gonna get it." He's just thrusting me, and like, it's because I asked him how big his cock was, and that was the start of it all. And then I asked, "Hey, Dad, well, how big is your wife's clit?" Because I wanted to know how big Rat Pussy Pam's mom's clit was, and she got pissed when I asked her.
They must really love you around the holidays. They must think they're not worried about RPP. Just like
They love it. Now they're calling her Rat Pussy Pam.
They call her Rat Pussy Pam.
Yeah.
Does she
Rat-Dick
like
Ralph.
it though?
I'm sorry to darken the holiday spirit, but do they know why you were sent away to jail?
Rat Pussy Pam's parents?
Yes.
Yeah, they actually bailed me out of jail.
So they knew. They know that you hit her.
They know that I hit her back in the day when it was called Crazy Off the Alcohol. It wasn't poppers I was doing, as vodka. That's why I switched to poppers now.
You think you're better? I mean, do you think that you were like it's a gift that her parents are Latinos? Because I mean, not saying that they're.
Well, her dad actually does a lot of domestic, not violence, but he gets really drunk and acts crazy too. So he probably understands,
So
Yeah.
he's slugged.
Yeah.
He might have slugged RPP's mom at
Definitely
once
done
or
it a
twice.
few times.
He slugged her mom.
Yeah, he's definitely done that a few times, but it's okay because they're Mexican and they drink a lot, and that's their family dynamic.
That's how they show
Yeah.
love.
That's how they show love.
Is that kind of what you said? Like you really love RPP, and that's why that you slugged her.
It was a love slug, but I don't love her like enough that hard anymore to want to go and beat her. It's not like that. I don't beat her. I got really drunk that one night and just went crazy.
I think you were on amphetamines
Big
too,
Chay-
Ratty. Ratty, I think you were on
meth.
amphetamines.
I was on meth and a lot of vodka. It was
Okay,
just a
that's
bad
why I'm
mix.
scared when you come in here, eyes the size of dinner plates on Molly. Because I think
I
you're on
brought
meth.
in a ray gun too. You couldn't see that, Danny. My ray gun's over there. It's a torch. And it does Rat Pussy Pam got me for Christmas with a ray gun torch. So I'm getting good. I'm gonna go good places, But I'm not smoking meth with that torch. I'm smoking dabs, and I've stopped smoking meth. I'm cleaning off the meth, Danny, and now I'm just doing psychedelic substances. Like Big Chay. You want to do some mushrooms today, Big Chay? I brought some.
Rat Dick,
Well,
Let me ask one more question, Leah, before you take over the interview again. Ratic, if a police, no, I'm not going to say a police officer, if you were arrested for possession of some sort of street drug out on the streets, what do you think would happen to you?
I'll tell them it's about time, and I whip my cock in their face.
No, I think everybody who saw the Crip Mac video knows that is not what you would do if a policeman
I'm doing
tried to
everything in my
arrest you.
power for that not to happen. So I haven't encountered any police, so I'm okay.
Are you ready to
But
kind of?
I'm not ready.
Are
to
you
go
ready
to?
to?
Not ready to go to jail.
Are you ready to suck a cop's penis in order to get out of jail time? I mean, would you
Yeah,
rather?
I would suck a cock in order to get out of jail. You know, jail's a dark place.
That's
And
how
I think
bad it
rat
is.
dick, I don't need to be in the den. I need the dungeon. I need to be out in my rat den. You know, spreading cheese with Big Joe. You know, convincing Big Joe to let me come on his open leg wound.
Okay, stop, dude. You want to just don't say that about Big Chay. He's your buddy.
He's
dude.
my buddy.
Do you care about him or not?
I care about him a lot.
If you care about him, like it's serious that he might lose his leg. I don't even want to look at the wound. Is it still there?
Yeah,
It's
Can you
still
show us,
there.
Joe?
No, I don't want to see the wound. What I'm saying is you don't care about him enough to like say things like you're saying you want to come on his open leg wound
For
instead
money.
of saying, hey, go to the doctor. Go
Well-
to the doctor where they're going to fix that leg. Now, hopefully there's not an open sore that you cannot heal. I mean, come on, man.
I'm gonna go with him to the doctor after the podcast and help him reschedule for a date that's not on one of our podcast dates because I want to make sure Big Chay is out here with us because the boys love.
Big Chay, how are you
to see
feeling? Are you
his open
feeling
leg
okay?
wound.
How are you
So
feeling?
we should show it.
Big Chay, how are you feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
So the leg doesn't hurt?
Hurts a little bit.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Put the mic up to your when you talk.
Hurts a little bit.
Hurts a little bit. Do you think that you're in good hands when you listen to your friend Ratic? Do you think he's telling you things that are going to help you?
Nah, I should have went to the doctors today.
Oh, that's good, dude. You're talking a lot more than you usually do, and I'm excited to see your brain kind of firing a little bit today. That's good. What did you do differently today?
The boys are gonna love it that you came though.
I went to eat today.
Okay, so the KFC is helping you power through.
We got some chicken breasts. He ate like 2 breasts, some chicken macaroni wraps.
Radic, you should have told him to go to the doctor. Why did you talk him out of it?
Well, he said he was gonna buy me lunch, and then it was like 1 o'clock, and I'm like, Big Joe, like, do you want to go? He's like, well, my mom said we might need to schedule it, so I'm like, well, just reschedule it then, bro. I mean, he's like, yeah, no, he came with the idea of rescheduling, so I pushed the idea of rescheduling.
Gotcha.
You know?
So are you really? I mean, can you admit to Big Chay right now that you don't care about his leg?
I do care about it. I was like, I'll show you guys how much I care about. I'll lick it.
Big
right
Chay,
now.
I know that this is hard for you to like wrap your mind around right now, but he was starting an online GoFundMe in order to get you money for your leg, and then he was going to steal what he claims is 50% of the money, Big Chay. But really, he was going to take most of it. And I don't want to tell you this, but last week he made $5,000 on your leg, the leg sympathy, and you didn't. Did you see any of that money?
Nah.
Yeah, I made $5,000 last week off Pray for Chay.
Did you hear about this? I mean, buddy, he stole $5,000 out of your pocket. How you didn't see any of that money?
Nah.
Oh,
I bought a lot of hookers last week, Joe.
God.
And
Wait a second, you didn't see any of that money?
No.
Danny, what do you recommend? I mean, your dad's a judge. I mean, do you think that there's something legally that he could do right now?
Guys, my internet is terrible right now. I missed that. Leo, try that question one more time.
It's just, dude, can you hear me right now?
What's that?
Damn. Can you hear me right now?
I can hear you, but let's see. I'm frozen on screen. What do you got for me, Leo?
Basically, what we're saying is last week, Ratic made about $5,000 from online like petitions for Big Chay's leg, and Big Chay didn't see any of that money.
I was supposed to give him half.
Guys, let me pop out and rejoin.
Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about one of your favorites, PrizePicks. What is it? It is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. And why they're the easiest and best, in my opinion, is because you're going against the numbers and not other people. So it's got more chances. It's more fair in a way, right? But also, it's just really fun to win 25 times your money versus the numbers and not other people, right? It's kind of easy to use. Takes 60 seconds. You're battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, usually, right? But not with PrizePicks. Just the numbers. You either pick more than or less than on a 2 to 6 player stat projection and watch the winnings roll in. They also got something that's really, really sick, which is the reboot policy, right? PrizePicks offers a reboot policy so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For football and basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second, then the player is rebooted. Come on, guys, that's sick. And they're the only ones that do this. PrizePicks is the only daily fantasy sports that does this. All right. Now, it's really fun. You can also, there's quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types are what makes it more interesting for me. If you're watching basketball or football, you got all kinds of different things that you can pick on. It makes the game 10 times more fun, as you guys know. They're really, really cool. They're giving us a great deal right here, so check this out. Go to prizepicks.com/LDS and use code LDS for a first deposit match up to $100. So if you put in 100, they're going to put in 100 for you. That's a free $100, guys. Go in and have some fun like I have been and other guys in this house. Go to prizepicks.com/LDS and use code LDS for a first deposit match up to $100. Have some fun with PrizePicks, guys. A lot of football, a lot of basketball coming up. Enjoy.
Okay, so we were talking about how I was taking advantage of Big Chay's GoFundMe. I made $5,000 last week.
Big Chay, yeah. Somebody made $5,000 on your ass, and you didn't even know about it. So snap, be a little more alert, Big Chay. People are stealing money from you.
Yeah, where's my half?
Yeah, not even his half, bro.
I
You should
told
get all
you
of it.
had to let me come on your open leg wound.
That's disgusting.
Wait,
stop.
Ratic, is this real?
I'm swinging big bucks around, so yeah, I don't want to, commit to any crimes on air, but yes, I have been profiting off Big Show's leg.
So RDR,
maybe in the form of thousands of dollars.
RDR, look at me right now. You started a GoFundMe. I haven't been on Instagram really at all during the Christmas time here. I like to, ring in the Yuletide the traditional way.
Yeah.
Ratic, you made a GoFundMe and you were able to come up to the tune of $5,000 under the guise of helping Big Chay with his medical bills.
Yeah, I told people I was going to buy him a wheelchair, get him lifts, maybe buy barbecue, get some rosin, but it all just went to fucking prostitutes, Danny.
No. See, now you're joking. When you start saying stuff like that, Ratic, nothing is more interesting than your real rat life.
Maybe not $5,000. I have made maybe around $100, $200, and it hasn't been in the form of
so
GoFundMe,
basically rounding up $5,000.
Not around $2,000, but it's been a few $100s I've made off Big Chay's leg wounds, and it's been mainly people DMing me, telling me, hey, I want to help you save Big Chay's leg. How can I donate? And I'll just say, hey, cash out me, bro. It's gonna go to Saving Chay, and it usually goes to Rat Pussy Pam's dinners, and
which is a lot of money you must be forking over.
Yeah, I get her to suck my cock quite often. Yeah, I get her to suck my cock quite often, and
Don't even offer
Ratic,
me dinner, huh?
well,
you know who Sam Bankman-Fried is?
I've offered you a little bit of things, Joe. Like
Ratic,
Okay,
do you know RDR? Do you know who Sam Bankman-Fried is?
Yeah, I actually don't know who that is.
I was wondering why he was buying burritos all those times.
Yeah,
No, he
Big
wasn't,
Chay's
he wasn't
pissed.
that guy. But Ratic, listen to me now. Sam Bankman-Fried was an American entrepreneur, who started a crypto exchange. Sort of like you were starting these GoFundMes. You're pretty much the same person, you and him. You have this great idea for a business. You launch into it. Sam Bankman-Fried, however, he started gambling with his customers' funds. He would take them from FTX, his crypto exchange, move it into a shady corporation called Alameda Research, and he would gamble on crypto futures and just spend money recklessly until all of his customers were out $6 billion. He's going to be looking at 100 years in prison, Rat Dick Ralph. And you, your little rat crime, I'll be honest, not the same scale of Sam Bankman-Fried, but I think you could be doing serious time for what this is wire fraud. How is this not wire fraud, what you've just described?
Well, boys, it's actually going to help me and Big Chay. Big Chay is he's with me a lot.
Big Chay, has Rat Dick bought you a lunch recently?
Nah.
Has he paid for an Uber to your doctor?
Nope.
How are you helping Big Chay?
I'm helping Big Chay by giving him dabs and food in my apartment. And
Leo?
And I'm giving him a good place to chill out. I'm making him famous online.
Leo.
He's become my side character on my channel. And
Leo.
he's now...
Yeah.
Did you notice
Danny.
that Rat Dick started kind of changing his tune when I mentioned he was guilty of wire fraud?
Oh, yeah. Now all of a sudden he's trying to cover his bases. Like, wait a second. I am helping Big Chay. This is what you're going to say to the stand. This is what you're going to say to the jury of your peers. That you've been helping him by giving him dabs and giving him a place to stay. What are you, a rehab?
Well, I'm a rehab from all the fentanyl and trank, right? Big Joe, he's not doing fentanyl and trank anymore, right?
Big Chay, have you ever done fentanyl? No.
Trank.
What are you guilty of? Have you ever done trank?
Nah.
Is it possible you took fentanyl by accident? Because I mean, will you do people just come up to you and give you drugs? Because I mean, it'd be kind of funny at a party. Like I would just give you something and you'd probably take anything, right?
Nah.
You're the kind of guy. We had a guy on the baseball team. He was kind of like you, and we used to give him the dip spit to drink, and he would just like drink it. He was kind of like the. He was like a team. Yeah, he was like a mascot. He was from the local special ed school, to be completely honest, and we kind of would. Sometimes we'd give him dip spit to drink. It was kind of messed up, but.
Would you drink our spit if we saw spit? About our cum?
No.
What if we were playing mushy cookie? We all had to come on a cookie. And we all came on the cookie really quick.
Hey, Rat Dick.
Cookie?
Dude, stop.
Hey, Rat Dick. My dad's a judge, Superior Court judge. Should we call him up right now on speakerphone and ask him if you're guilty or not?
Absolutely, dude. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's do it. Let's call Gary Mullen. He needs to be involved.
Just like, let me grab my phone real quick. Occupy Rat Dick for 1 second, Leo.
Rat Dick, listen. Just as your friend, you should probably stop admitting to crimes on this podcast because it's been, dude.
What crimes have I really admitted to? Just I'm praying for Chay.
Austin, what crimes has he admitted to?
Maybe some Uber driving.
Austin keeps track of
under my name.
these laws that you're breaking, and he knows exactly how many you've broken.
Man, I don't even remember.
It's at least 4.
It was a lot. I was keeping count.
The first pod back, you ripped it.
Over exaggerating because some kid offered me $6,000. He said if I give you the $6,000, you better give half to Chay. And I said I will give half to Chay right now. I asked Big Chay, I was like, hey, the $6,000 I get, you want to take half? He said, yeah. The kid never said the money. I would have gave that kid.
Listen,
I would have given Big Chay half the money.
We're going to give you. We're your buddies, so we're going to give you some legal advice right now. And we got a judge on the line.
Well,
so Danny, you want to break it down? What's happening to Gary and see what he says?
Yeah, my dad's still in court right now, so he can't be on speakerphone. Legally, that's not allowed. Yeah, Dad, we have Skylar Hazlitt, a.k.a. Rat Dick Ralph, on the couch right now. And basically the scheme he's running, he's got a buddy named Big Chay who's bound to have both legs amputated. Diabetes, some say. Trank, say other people. But Rat Dick Ralph has been playing off the publicity surrounding these 2 legs and has generated a GoFundMe. He said at first that he made $5,000 off this GoFundMe and that Big Chay, the actual obese guy, was getting none of the money himself. But then when we started saying that he might be sort of, a small-time Sam Bankman-Fried, then he dropped the figure very hastily, I might add, down to only $200 that he's profited. Dad, between international wire fraud and petty larceny, where do you see Rat Dick? Yeah. Yeah, no, he's already got a record.
No.
It's not good either.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, where did you do the fundraiser, Rat Dick? What website or what app?
I've just been DMing people on Instagram. I haven't actually upgraded to GoFundMe yet.
He's covering his ass right now, Dad. He's lying. It was on GoFundMe. Yeah. I can send you a link of it over email after.
Yeah.
A detective is in your office now? I mean, if he wants to look at it, I'm not going to say no.
It's not that serious. It's not that
Well,
serious.
Rat Dick, let's not be hasty now. If a detective wants to look over the figures, he's a forensic accountant too? Yeah, a forensic accountant would be great because then we can see if this was actually going to, Rat Pussy Pam's dinners or Big Chay's wheelchair. Yeah, no, he lives kind of in Koreatown, Los Angeles. I can give you his address, and I can give the detective his address after.
We got the Addy.
I don't
Okay,
know
we
if
got the
that's-
Addy
that's
coming through.
Quite necessary. Big Chay, you don't mind me making money off your legs, do you?
Big Chay,
don't
be
mind,
honest
right?
now.
It sucks.
But it's okay, right? It's okay.
Big Chay's not okay with it. You didn't have your consent, buddy. You didn't have your consent to go make money off his leg.
He's over here around an upcoming content creator. He's got his leg sore out in the open. Of course, I'm going to record and say, hey, send me 20 bucks. This guy's died in my apartment. I need to get him a lift home.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe if a few kids actually send me 20 bucks.
Raddick, shut up. I'm trying to talk to my father. Yeah, Dad, I think Big Chay, the diabetic guy, I think he will testify in open court. Yeah, I think he'll take a
100%. You
stand against
testify.
Raddick.
Mm-hmm. You'd go on the stand. I mean, if it's at the end of the day, if you tell the truth on the stand, Big Chay, it's possible you're gonna have $5,000 in your pocket.
You
So you're gonna tell the truth on the stand?
Of course.
If
Raise
I
your right
decide
hand,
to
Big
buy
Chay.
fingernail polish,
Big Chay, raise your
remover
right hand.
rather than buy Big Chay a lift.
Raddick,
No,
you're
that's your
panicking.
left
Shut up,
hand. That's
Raddick.
your
I
left
wanna-
hand. It's okay.
Repeat after me. My dad is telling me to say this right now. Big Chay, do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, or fucking
Swear to
whatever,
tell the
so help me
whole-
God?
Try to tell the whole truth.
Yeah.
You do.
Good.
Great.
Say the rest, say the rest
And
of the
now,
words.
Big Chay, do you swear to put Raddick behind bars for 5 to 10 years where he certainly belongs?
Yeah.
What?
That
Also,
pause,
Dad-
dude. That pause.
If you could have your bailiff Jim scour the California state jail system, there's a certain inmate about 6'5", red hair, big penis, and well, Raddick is specially requested to bunk up with him.
He would love to bunk up with that ginge.
I don't want any more ginger pubes in my mouth, dude. Come on. He would put them in my food.
Yeah, Dad,
that'd be
I'm
so
going to send you
bad.
everything over email right when I get off this podcast, and
you'd also put it in my
yeah,
face.
just keep me posted. All right, Dad.
He put his
No, bean soup's fine. Okay, love you. Bye.
Yeah, well, in the morning, we'd be in boxers, and my bunk was on top, so he would stand on his bunk. His cock would be eye level to my eyes, waking up. He'd be like, it's time to wake up.
You know, being on the top bunk is a bitch move in jail.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. Why is
Yeah,
that?
Leo, I watched a documentary on this. Bottom bunk is the status bunk in jail.
Of course. So top bunk is like, well, I suppose in many ways, like, for example, a
know
guy
that.
like Big Chay, you wouldn't want him on the top bunk, right?
No.
Yeah. So
No.
Big Chay immediately, just because of his size, he's already out alphaing guys like, Raddick Ralph. Just he's way bigger than you, so he's going to sleep on the bottom bunk.
And then he's going to put his cock in my face in the morning, right, Che? We should go
Big
to jail
Chay, do you
together.
like this gay shit?
Huh?
Do you like this gay shit?
Nah, not really.
It's just Raddick's more about that gay shit than you are, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Right.
gay and shit.
I will say that. So when I was in jail, my cellmate, he had the bottom bunk. To be honest, the top bunk to me is preferable because when you're on the bottom bunk, whenever your cellmate is down on the ground or doing anything, they can see you the whole time. There's no privacy. Whereas the top bunk, at least when they're in their bunk or when they're on the toilet, you're out of their sight line. But I will say that I think Big Chay would be the ultimate cellmate. Yes, the room would reek whenever he had to take a shit, but he'd be
Yeah.
sleeping like 90% of the time.
Yeah, and not saying much, or he probably would agree with you on everything. Like Big
Yes.
Chay, would you mind giving me half of your sandwich?
Big Che?
I don't think he could do that for you, Leo.
Big Chay, would you give me half your sandwich? All right, Big Chay, right now, lift your left hand.
Do it, Big Chay.
Yeah. Okay, so he knows, dude, because
okay.
he messed it up at the beginning, which was, it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't really know what left and right are. But I mean, maybe that's an existential question.
learns
What is
quick.
left and what is right?
A very good question, Leo. Big Chay, would you give me that pack of cigarettes you bought in the commissary?
Switch for something.
Oh, you in a switch for something?
He'd trade
All right,
for
well,
a
let me
candy
see.
bar.
Yeah,
got-
we'll switch for something. I got half a bar of soap left over.
How about a half a bar of soap?
You know,
for,
Big Che doesn't really understand money. Our friend was trying to sell him a free ticket for $45, and he was down to buy
Raddick,
the
why don't
free
you let
ticket for
Big Chay speak for
$35.
himself here? We're trying to negotiate
People-
in prison.
Don't be telling us another scam you run with your friends. So you go around offering free tickets for $35.
No,
to
he
Big
was
Chay?
trying to scam Big Chay. It's not just me
that
scamming
was
Chay
you,
out here.
dude. Anytime I hear about
I'm
a
helping
scam,
Chay.
you're the only person he even talks
Oh,
to.
you can show
You were
me that
scamming him,
link.
giving him free tickets for $35.
Somebody was trying to sell him a free ticket for $35, and he was down to buy the free ticket for $35. I was like, Big Chay, I will help you get the free ticket on the link. Don't buy the free ticket from Webster.
You need new friends, dude.
Big Chay,
you need new friends if you got.
He was so down to take the $35 from you.
Ratic, you got to quit getting hungry for attention whenever we're talking to Big Chay. Let us finish negotiating with Big Chay.
I was just
for
saying
prison objects. Shut up, Big Chay, or shut up,
He'll trade
Ratic.
you a pack of cigarettes for
All right,
a
Big
little-
Chay, we're in jail. Who wants to make him an offer? Danny, you want to make him an offer? Or should I?
Yeah, I do.
All
So
right.
Big Chay, that contraband little baggie of heroin, I'll give you my dirty socks for it.
I'll do it.
Big
What do you think?
Chay. What do you think?
Nah.
Socks are tough to come by in jail. They're really difficult
they
to come by. But even if they're dirty, you can clean them, and now they're your socks. And now you have
Soap and
2 pairs of
water, huh?
socks.
You can hang
They got
yourself
2
with
pairs.
them.
Good way to get it out.
Or you can put them around your neck and auto asphyxiate. What is it?
Erotic
When you-
asphyxiation.
Erotic
I've been getting rappers to
asphyxiation.
Pam do that.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
You choke yourself a little bit while you're jerking off, and it's like 3 or 4 times more intense, the orgasm, which is kind of nice,
So what do you think, Big
especially
Chay?
in jail.
Have you ever choked yourself while you jacked off, Big Chay?
Nah.
Do you want me to choke you and you'll jack off?
Shut up, Ratic. Big Chay, would you trade me or Leo cigarettes or your contraband drugs for like half a bar of soap and some socks?
Yeah.
There we
You
go.
would?
Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be the man in the can if you had some soap and socks.
Hey, yeah, for real. Extra soap and extra socks, dude. You're like the king, dog. That's like having Versace in jail.
Now, Big
Yeah.
Chay, if I say it was Saturday night, and say it was Christmas, my boy just texted me from jail in Hawkins County, and it was Christmas there, and I felt bad for him. Say, I came in and I wasn't Santa Claus, I was Danny Mullen, but I wanted you to put on a wig that night, and I wanted you to join me on the top bunk. Would you do it?
Nah.
Nah,
Why not, Big
Why
Chay?
not? Why not?
I wouldn't do it.
No. Why? Big Chay's just a big teddy bear. Look at him, man.
Can you cut to
why
him?
I wanna
Also, I
put
want
it
to
in
look
him.
at him. Can you move my screen?
Yeah, look
Big
at that.
Chay's
There
got
he is.
long enough hair. You and Rat Dick are both. You're very like he-sheable right now. Like both of you could pass as women with the length of your hair. Or at least
That wasn't
jail
what I was
women.
going for. I wasn't going for that, but
So
You could.
So Big Chay and Rat Dick, don't chime in. Big Chay, I want you to be completely honest with me. How many years would you have to be in jail before you would do something gay?
Well, maybe more than a couple years.
Into the mic.
More than a couple?
More than
into
a
the
couple
mic.
years.
3 then.
4 years.
Yeah,
4
that
years.
literally-
all right.
4
all right.
years?
4 years.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's
think
a straight answer.
It's a good answer. It's like, imagine going all of high school without getting a hand job. I mean, you're
You
going to
know-
be fiending for a hand job from anyone that 4th year, that senior year.
Leo, would you agree that when you're on the outside and you're the guy who's doing gay shit, you're a fairy, you're a homo. But when you're in jail, doing gay shit becomes getting pussy. And if after 4 years you haven't done any gay shit, you don't get no pussy.
You're just a guy that doesn't get pussy. So at that point, I mean, in The Sopranos, very manly show, they all would agree, as long as you didn't do any gay shit, 6 months to before you were out. That's all. So as long as you didn't do it 6 months before you were out, you're good. You're not gay.
Now, Big Chay, you strike me as the kind of guy who maybe you've eaten some Pringles. Once you pop, you don't stop. Do you think once you sucked your first dick, you'd be able to refrain for 6 months leading up to your release?
Nah, he wouldn't. He
You
wouldn't.
keep sucking, Leo.
He would. So, nah, you wouldn't, huh? It's amazing that, this is a fun game. It's a fun game because you just said you'd do some gay shit. That's okay.
That's so good.
It's okay.
Big
Let's give him
Chay.
another situation.
Big Chay, which set would you join in prison?
I'd rather go to the hole.
In the hole?
No.
Okay, No, come
Put
on.
it in the hole, or
You don't want to. You wouldn't join the Latinos or the the white Aryan race will probably take you. 'Cause you're a big guy.
The Mexican.
The Mexicans, yeah. They're your
You join the
homies, right?
Mexicans. And yeah, you don't want to go to the hole, Big Chay. It's deprivation. Social deprivation is the worst kind of torture. You wouldn't last 1 week. So, Big Chay, when you joined MS-13 or whatever, if they asked you to shank a motherfucker, would you do it?
I would.
You would.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
You're
I thought
admitting-
you were a Christian.
I am a Christian,
But-
but I ain't gonna let no one take off me.
All right, so in order
Okay.
not to be sexually, in order to refrain from having a cock in your ass, you are going to kill someone.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got him admitting on the pod that he would kill someone in jail in order to refrain from getting a cock in his ass, which is
Yeah.
what was past 4 years?
Yeah, that's
What has
confusing.
been 4 years?
Ratik's actually bringing up a good point. So Chay, what's the point of stabbing somebody when you're going to be getting a cock up your ass in 4 years anyway?
yeah. But you said you'd be down. You would at least your fourth year you would get some pussy, which means you're doing gay shit. So that means
Yeah, it's
you
like
can't just,
it's like when you become a senior in high school. That's your fourth year. That's when you start getting pussy.
you start getting pussy. You go to prom. In jail. There's proms in jail.
There are.
So if you're going to prom in
the day
jail,
room.
there's the kid, the prom queen and king. If you're the prom king and you're just getting a lot of ass, why would you be so angry and kill someone just because you're doing gay shit? You're already doing the gay shit.
I would be doing that.
Leo, I feel like every high school has the chick who's like in the cool group, but she's kind of fat, and the football players like get blown from her, but on the sly. Tool sheds behind the house at a house party. I feel like Big Chay would be like the kind of chunky popular girl that everybody secretly got their dick sucked by.
Oh, that's 100% who he is in jail. And the good thing about it is he's not going to tell anyone. Hey, Big Chay, did you suck Big Mike's dick?
Nah.
See? Easy, dude.
Hey, did you, Big Chay, did you suck Grand Wizard Gary's cock?
Nah.
Nah?
He's
Sure.
a steel trap, Leo.
He said that he did. That you sucked his cock. Are you sure?
No, I didn't.
Did you
You
suck
didn't.
Grad Dick's cock after
No.
the abandoned zoo shoot?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Dude, he's like, arguably, Leo, he's the perfect guy to do gay shit with.
I would say 100%. 100%. Okay, let's do the old question that a lot of people get asked. All right, you go on a camping trip, right, Big Chay, and you do a lot of rat dabs, and you do a little some poppers. The next morning, you wake up and your asshole is unbelievably sore, and only you and your two buddies went camping. So it's three guys. Your asshole's so sore, it's bleeding. Your asshole. You wake up in the morning, it's bleeding. And there's a bottle of Vaseline next to the bed, and you see your boy, Ricky, and Freddie are there. Do you tell anyone about your asshole being sore?
I never been camping.
See, he wouldn't tell anybody. He
Dude,
wouldn't
he's
tell anybody.
perfect.
You wouldn't. He said he wouldn't even be. He's never even been camping. Do you hear that? He said he's never even been
Big
camping.
Chay, you want to go camping with me and Papa Leo?
Yeah, you want to go camping with us?
No.
No, why not?
Well, you don't like camping?
Well, yeah, camping's fun. It's cheap. It's the cheapest way to go on vacation, right, Danny?
Yeah, it's great. And
There's no hotel room?
just me, you, Leo, bottle of chloroform,
Take you to a nice place.
zip ties,
Some Vaseline. I'll bring Vaseline's good. It's good. It's really
two
good
rock
for your
hard
skin.
cocks.
Yeah. But you wouldn't tell anybody. But you wouldn't tell anybody that your asshole's bleeding.
What it look like?
You
I
wouldn't.
want to go camping.
Why not, man?
Well, as long as you're not telling anybody the asshole's bleeding, though, right? You wouldn't. Nah. See, that's good.
Please bring that
Big Chay.
chick.
Big Chay,
Oh, yeah.
put that
There's
microphone right
actually
up to your
a-
face.
Big Chay. Hey, Danny's
There's a
asking you something.
prostitute at my apartment that he wants to bring camping. He just said we've been
Really?
talking to.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
Your
Willing to pay
apartment, Ratik, is
$500
a
to fuck her.
Ratik's apartment complex is quite the mix. There are respectable Asian families.
Yep.
Or,
there you go,
like
baby.
Korean tech guys with a labradoodle. Then there's Ratik Ralph and prostitutes. I can't get my head around it. But Big Chay, listen to me now. Santa Claus was very generous to me. I have $1,000 right now. I don't know what to do with it. If I gave you $1,000, would you give me a hand job?
No.
Why not?
Are you
for
sure? You
$1,000?
can really use the money.
Big Chay, he's not going to tell anyone. No one would ever find out. Right, hey, Big Chay, no one would ever find out. But you have $1,000 now, and Danny comes pretty quickly. Maybe it would take like 2-3 minutes max, just of you going like, would you do it? 2,000, 2,000 hand job. Really?
Wow. I mean, I might as well just rape him for free.
Yeah, because he wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah,
wouldn't tell anybody. Take him camping.
RDR, would you jerk somebody off for $1,000?
Oh yeah. Put on OnlyFans.
This is why This is why, dude. It's going to be dangerous in a couple. It's going to be dangerous here soon when we got that D Duncan money and we're throwing it at you. It's going to be like when we hit you up, you're going to have to do some gay shit. How do you feel about that, rat dick?
I want to, Leo. I saw one of my buddies in town who told me a really foul joke when we were in high school together. And I want to run it by Chay right now to
hell yeah.
See if he knows where the line of decency is in comedy.
I love it. Okay, Big Chay, you listening?
So cut over to Big Chay.
Big Chay, you got to listen, dude. Listen to the joke. All right, cut over to Big Chay, Austin. Hell yeah. Screen out of there. All right, go ahead.
So Big Chay, everybody's got to be quiet. And Big Chay, just look at me. Here's how the joke goes, Big Chay. And I just want you to tell me whether or not it's okay to say things like this. A car goes over a cliff with 4 black guys in it, and they all die when the car crashes at the bottom. What's the sad part about this story?
Blowing up.
Wait, say it into the mic.
Said blowing up.
No, Big Chay. According to my friend in this joke, the sad part is that the car seated 5.
5.
Big Chay. That was a very racially insensitive joke for you to laugh at.
My bad.
Do you get it? Can you explain why some people would find that funny?
Really.
Into the microphone. Leo, I'm kind of worried that he doesn't get the joke that he laughed at.
Big Chay, you can't just laugh at jokes without knowing like why they're funny. So why did you laugh at that joke?
I don't know. I don't even.
Can you recite the joke? Do you even remember it?
He said, what was it?
Into the mic.
I can't say it.
You don't remember it?
Try your hardest.
Nah.
Dude, this is perfect. You could literally you could do a run by dick slapping of Big Chay and he would just forget it in the next 30 seconds. It's amazing.
Yeah. He is.
I'm able to show my cock so much he just forgets it so quick.
You should be Obama's personal caretaker. Well, you do laugh at racist jokes. That's got to change. But I mean, Obama could do anything to you. Or like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton could fucking assassinate the mailman. Like 3 feet away from Big Chay, and Big Chay would forget it by brunch.
It's amazing. You're an asset, dude. You're an asset. You should be in politics. If I were you, I would switch my career trajectory and just put it towards politics. That's what you should be in.
Big Chay?
Porn.
Big Chay, can you put the mic right up to your face?
Yeah.
He's not doing it right, Leo. Can you explain how to use the mic?
Through the front. You know that screen? Just talking to that screen. Yeah. No, the other way. Right into that screen, dog.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, like that.
It's like a chimpanzee learning how to use a club. Okay, talk. Big Chay?
Big Chay?
Yeah.
Can you tell me one difference between Republicans and Democrats? One difference.
I don't know. Really.
Okay, how about this? What color do the Democrats like, and what color do the Republicans like? Quizzing time with Big Chay. We need a little song we need a jingle for quizzing time with Big Chay.
Yeah, we do.
So what color do the Republicans like? And what color do the Democrats like?
Let's see.
Leo, I feel like that one's harder than my open-ended question.
It is, dude. It is. But they're both too hard, baby.
How about this,
Do
Big
the
Chay?
ABCs.
Big Chay.
Big Chay, name a Republican.
One Republican.
Obama.
Obama. Nice. Obama, the Republican. He is very Republican.
Very
in
Republican.
Many ways.
All right, now name a Democrat.
Would be, what's the other president's name?
What's the current president right now?
Name one Democrat. Damn, dog.
Do you know who the president of the United States is right now?
It's Biden.
Okay, well he's a Democrat.
He's a Democrat. Some would say he's a demonic pedophile. So you guys aren't going to believe this. There's a house, Leo, I think I've pointed it out to you. It's by my house, and the guy is full on QAnon. He lives right on a pretty main street, and he has tons of boards put up around his house with insane QAnon scribblings. There's one that I'll show you a picture of it, so you guys can see this, so you know I'm not lying. On the top, it's got a picture of Joe Biden and a young girl, and then just these insane scrawlings. I read it because people have thrown paint at it and tried to vandalize it. I went up and read it. And basically, the whole thing is about Joe Biden being a pedophile, but then the very last line says that the deep state planted child pornography on my PC, and I won't be silenced.
Oh my God.
So the guy's entire life is dedicated to like dethroning pedophiles, but then he admits he had child porn on his computer on a sign facing the main street.
Oh my God. This is a guy that needs to be in a video, and we need to be dude.
I know. I kept circling his house wanting him to come out, but
do you think
I'll eventually go knock and get his information.
Yeah, do you think he's got weapons?
I would think that's safe to assume, yeah.
Yeah, so we got to come in there with just, we got to be members of, I don't know, what a Trump's team. Who would he trust the most?
Mudflap.
Yeah.
We need Mudflap in overalls with like a case of Bud, well, maybe not Bud products. Maybe Coors.
Right.
Or Jim Beam.
He comes in there, we're talking deep state shit,
Yes.
And we just go, and then we take this guy out on the town.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Like, you and I are trained enough now, Leo, that we've done enough videos fucking with either side of the political aisle. It would just be like, whatever we said in the NASCAR video, we just say the opposite of that.
Correct. And then it'd be fine.
Yeah, and then we're fucking good. They're trying to trans the kids. Fucking Donald Trump, where he needs to lead a revolution. The video we did at the Kid Rock concert, we had to bleep some of it because it got so gnarly. But a guy just approached me and said, "I'll die for my country," and shook my hand. and I told him that I would die too. I would take a bullet to save this country from the Jews and the gays and the Satanists and the pedophiles. And he's probably like that guy. He's gonna tell him what he wants to hear.
To me, I think it's more fun to mess with the far right than the far left in many ways.
Yeah,
they're really hilarious, man.
I think so too, because you and I feel like they're less likely with like the radical leftists. They're more likely to like finally smell bullshit and then like freak out and like kick us out. Whereas the far right will not do that.
Dude, you can say and keep going down the rabbit hole of fun things to say, and they will continue.
He said radical.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really fun. Yeah, that's crazy that's just in the neighborhood though. What are the chances he just had child porn because he was going to the dark web?
He's definitely just watching child porn and got paranoid.
Yeah, he's definitely he was watching
child porn
and then he thinks it's kind of one of those things like if you just deny forever, it's like those bodybuilders that are on steroids.
Yeah,
and they're just like, nah, I'm all natural, man. And you're like, dude, you're 57 and you have 3%.
He might be a child rapist, to be honest. If he's
I think Rat Dick's onto something though. I think it was a telltale heart scenario where this guy like he probably spent years and years seeking out child porn without any kind of legal trouble. And then one day the guilt just hit him and he's like, fuck it. I'm going to get so into QAnon and say that Hillary Clinton dropped a thumb drive into my fucking Dell loaded with all the child porn. That's my out. And I love that he's so guilty. Probably 5,000 people drive by this sign every day.
Oh my God.
Imagine being his neighbor.
Dude, imagine that, dude. You kids that don't go trick-or-treating to that guy's house, dude. Wow.
Probably has an open case for rape, and he's just panicking, and who knows?
You understand the paranoia, don't you, Rat Dick?
I mean, not for rape. I just don't. I've never raped anybody.
Yeah, for the dignified crime of woman beating. What was that, Rat Dick?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, woman beating is definitely less frowned upon
on the
than
hierarchy.
child rape.
You think?
but,
Okay, so yeah, child rape is way up here.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Where would you say, like, between like flashing your cock in public and child rape? Where does
that's what I'm kind of worried about, because I've been like trying to get people to show me their cock in public, and I could be put on a sex offender list really quick.
You could.
And so I'm going to be on the sex offender list probably within the next couple of years, because that's my main thing, is just go and ask people to see their penises in public. So
It's
what
true.
I want to do is get a van and like put the words like rape on it. And not rape.
Getting a van with the words
Hey,
rape
hop in
on
my
it will
van.
definitely keep those rape raps at bay.
And then you
That'll
can
be
show
great.
me your penis. My van's not where I'm
Danny,
publishing
I
my
wanted
penis.
because Rat Dick's been talking to me about his future with the channel and stuff, because I've been telling him that the drugs is going to help. It's gonna basically cripple him if he wants to be part of the channel, if he's doing these hard drugs. But when
That's
we
true.
grow, when we grow together and we're blowing up, Rat Dick needs to know the kind of things that he's going to be doing for your channel. So what are some of these? I mean, obviously the more money we make, the more homosexual things he's going to have to do, right? That's number one.
Rat Dick,
But
your
there's much
sexuality
more.
is going to be for sale within the next couple of months.
Yeah,
100%.
Rat Pussy Pan's gonna be she's gonna be a little upset, but it's okay, because I'm gonna start an OnlyFans too, my bro, and I'm gonna get big. I'm gonna
Kissing dicks for $100, dude. That should be one of your OnlyFans
kissing
videos.
dicks. Yeah,
Yeah.
get like 10 dudes off the street.
Yeah, $1,000. I made $1,000 kissing dicks, boys. Stuff like that.
Hey, Big Joe, would you be one of the dudes? Let me kiss their cocks.
Would you let them kiss your cock?
Nah.
Oh, well, in the future, we're gonna offer both of you a lot of money to do stuff like that.
Yo,
So
me and Joe have actually been having a little bit of problems on the streets lately, because we were talking. We said one of the sessions we went to was boring, and now we're getting threats on the street that they're going to jump us. Big Joe, what do you think about that? About how somebody want to jump you on the street because you said their session was boring?
I ain't worried about it.
You're not worried about it?
nah, you ain't worried about shit.
I'm curious.
We got blacklisted from a sesh.
I'm curious what Big Chay's definition of boring is. Big Chay, was our comedy show you went to boring?
No.
Cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
All
Was it
right.
a good show?
Good answer.
Good show?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. Hell yeah, dude.
The one we went
What
to was
makes a
supposedly
sesh boring, Big Chay?
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
so these
he's
guys have
scared.
gotten to him, Leo.
They've already gotten to both of you. Well, look, with great power comes, a lot of people, a lot of haters. I mean, we have a lot of Reddit haters. We got a lot of haters in general. You know what I mean? Are you guys ready for hate coming your way?
Leo, they
getting a little bit.
are the Siskel and Ebert of the sesh world. And,
Yeah, what do you give it? You give it 3 dabs up or 4 dabs up?
4 rat
one
penises
strong,
erect?
four rat penises, 4 hard rat penises for a sesh.
That's why I like to rate them sessions. 1 to 10 on the scale of how hard my cock got. And
So you
that
guys-
sesh made my cock small as
Is
fuck.
that a career that you guys could see maybe you both doing a lot? Is going around rating sessions?
Do you want to do that with me, Big Chay? I'll go on the streets and talk shit about some of the sessions we don't like.
Nah, I don't want to
Rat Dick, excuse me, Big Chay, if you're not down to do that, I don't think you're going to be able to make a living in this world, because that is probably the easiest job you're best suited to.
He was also afraid of
good
hobos. He
sesh.
went to Skid Row and a hobo pulled a knife on him and he ran away.
No, the hobo act like he was walking in the wheelchair, and then he ran. He came out of the wheelchair. He was running after us.
Really?
The knife.
Yeah.
So a bum in a
said-
wheelchair attacked you, Big Chay?
Chay,
you were
yeah.
able to run away from him?
Yeah.
So you must have not been able to run really fast.
Not really.
He was
Well, that's
kinda
good.
Wobbling. I was like, Big Chay, go take him. He's like, no, Rat, get out of here. I'm not used to this kind of thing. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to see that guy's cock.
Okay, well, safety first is something we are big on in our videos, right, Danny? I mean,
Yes.
I don't really know that antagonizing guys that don't want to show you their penises to really that are on Skid Row that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
And Big Chay, like, listen, he already has one open wound. If he takes a slash somewhere, it's not gonna cauterize or whatever. It's not gonna like stop bleeding.
It's
Only has
either
so many white blood cells.
He's either going to, Leo. I can see it going two ways. He's either going to take the stab in stride and it's going to do nothing to him,
It's possible, yeah.
or he's going to bleed out and die in 5 minutes.
Right.
We're not sure which. Leo, do you see it as problematic that not only Ratic is taking advantage of Big Chay financially, what's the old adage about if you and your friends get attacked by a wild animal, you don't need to outrun the animal. You just need to outrun the slowest one of your friends?
Ooh.
Do you see a parallel there?
I mean, in a way, Ratic, you going around with a guy like Big Chay it's very much like having a security guard in many ways.
So he's supposed to be my big security guard. I said, hey, Big Chay, go take that hobo. He's like, no, he looks scary.
He's the chum to you going, like cage diving for sharks,
Yeah,
He's the chum that's in the water. He's the blood in the water. That is
Ratic,
attracting the
his
shark.
leg will be the blood in the water.
His leg
Ratic,
is literally,
what I'm trying to say is if you can run faster than, 3.2 miles per hour, which is
Right.
Big Chay's top speed, the wheelchair-bound junkie is going to kill Big Chay while you run to safety.
And
Yeah, I
you're
see
gonna
what you're
be
saying
safe.
now. I'll be safe. So it's kind of like they're not using Big Chay as a dummy to
A human
sacrifice.
shield.
A human
It sounds
shield.
like you are.
Yeah.
It sounds like kind of what you're doing is like what
I'm just here to.
you know what Hamas? I mean,
Hey,
they
Dad.
used. Oh,
Yeah, Dad. No, I haven't sent over the email yet. We're still podcasting. Ratic Ralph, though, he told me that not only is he going around asking people to pull their penises out in public. Yeah, very unsavory activity. He's, when they chase after him, he's purposely shoving over his obese friend, Big Chay, so that Big Chay is helpless on the ground and, bait for these people while Ratic scurries to safety.
I think that's human trafficking, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Dad, it's going to be a loose interpretation of human trafficking, but can you scour the penal codes, Dad? I would really like to see this guy behind bars. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, if he does, I'm not going to harvest his organs or anything. I'm just here to,
Well, what organ do you think would be useful in Big Chay's body?
Oh, probably not too many. Maybe is your heart doing good, Big Chay?
I doubt that. I'm going to say that in Big Chay, the liver, the heart, and maybe the gallbladder are entirely useless at this point.
They're done. Yeah, they're done. I don't know what.
Especially the gallbladder, huh, Leo?
Oh, the gallbladder's gone, dude. It's plugged up with something. It's plugged up.
I'm going to look up what a gallbladder is real quick, and we have to guess if
don't
Big
think you even
Chay's
need it.
is functional.
Are you on the donor list, Big Joe?
I don't think you even need your
He's
gallbladder.
not on the donor list.
I know somebody got his gallbladder removed, so don't even worry about it, Big Chay. You're
A
fine. Your
gallbladder is a sac located under the liver. It stores and concentrates biles produced in the liver. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not his. Is not going to be useful, Danny.
It's definitely not giving anybody his leg.
The amount of toxins going through his liver that then kind of seep into the gallbladder at this point, the thing's going to be like, we're going to have to throw it away probably in a landfill somewhere.
Bile aids in the digestion of fat and is released from the gallbladder into the upper small intestine in response to food, especially fats. Yeah. Big Chay, your gallbladder is an engine with 500,000 miles on it.
Big Chay, what if you had a guess? Which part of your body could be used in organ harvesting? If you were to save somebody with something in your body, what would be used? Do you think?
I don't think nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe his
of his
hair,
kidneys.
Leo.
Kidneys.
His hair could go to a cancer victim.
Dude, you got a lot of good hair, bro. Somebody will pay top dollar for your wig, dude. It's either.
Yeah.
I'm only talking about organ harvesting because I thought my organs were going to get harvested when I met with some fans to go to a Christmas shoot with Rat Pussy Pam for a new video. And luckily they didn't get harvested. These fans were just highly, one dude is highly autistic. So that's cool. He's down to be my cameraman. I have an autistic cameraman.
Ratic, can you understand why Leo and I might be a little nervous that you're hanging around fans again?
Well, they hit me up. They said, hey, I want to do a photo shoot with you. I'm going to pay you in mushrooms. They gave me an ounce of mushrooms. And now I'm going to use them to be my camera crew during the week because they just want to help me so bad. And I said, okay.
Ratic, they might want to fuck Rat Pussy.
I think I don't know if they want to fuck Rat Pussy Pam because
they all want to fuck Rat Pussy. I mean, three fans did.
Maybe they do.
They all want
their
to.
Their mom is a super hardcore fan for some reason of me. So they did the photo shoot, took pictures with me and them, and they gave the photos to their mom. And she was just like, "Oh, that's Rat Dick Ralph." She was so like,
"Are you sure they're just like not saying these things and making them up?" I mean,
she showed me a video. It looked kind of crazy. I don't know if it was all made up. They're just still trying to harvest my organs down the road, but you know.
What about? I mean,
I'm at a new camera crew.
Can you say no to a drug? I mean, if fans want to mess with us, they can just give you drugs, and you're going to take them. All right? I mean, be honest with us. If a fan offers you a drug of any sort, are you going to take it?
Probably not a random pill. You know, maybe.
Are you
I
sure?
don't believe you.
I don't know.
You took Molly that you bought off who? Who did you buy this Molly off?
looked like it was like a crystal powder. It wasn't even like a pill. So.
Oh, it was a crystal powder.
Crystal powder.
Oh my God! It wasn't even a pill.
It wasn't even a pill.
So then you did fent for sure.
Leo, quit being a square, dude. It was just an unidentified crystal powder.
If there's a crystal powder out there, I'm sorry for thinking it's, dude. No, they're all laced with fent, dog. You're definitely on. You might be addicted to fent right now.
That's what I'm telling her. I'm like, yo, Leo says I might be infested. I might want to chill on the Molly, and she's like, yeah, you should chill on the Molly. I'm like, but it helps me. Fuck you, babe. She's like, well,
if you guys, is the sex life struggling? I mean, you have suggested. I mean, do you think that it brings kind of like issues when you offer guys like Fez? I mean, sorry, you offer guys like Big Chay, your bride, Rat Pussy Pam. You've offered Big Chay the ability, the opportunity
to have sex with Rat Pussy Pam. Yes,
right. So, don't you think that she maybe thinks that like you might not love her when you do something like that?
You know, I hope it's not. You know, she probably thinks I love her. She just knows I want to share, you know, the love of, you know, the lovable rat pussy.
Yeah, but a guy that like is, you know, his fucking right leg is kind of like rotting away.
Maybe I shouldn't let him fuck my girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, not right now. Well, if Big Chay kind of, you know, if he gets in rehab and he saves his leg and the leg wound heal, I mean, he's falling asleep right now on the goddamn couch. I mean,
Big Chay, are you on fentanyl right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Leo, I think it's an interesting question you raised because, Ratic, you have the image of this Lothario, this romance novel style lover, but you've just confessed you need to start doing Class A drugs in order to make love to your woman. You've had to bring in 3 random fans into the bedroom before. Right. And I'm just worried that vanilla sex with Rat Pussy Pam, sober, is no longer cutting it.
It cuts it. I just like to fuck her for like 12 hours straight, you know?
Or really, are you sure? When's the last time you guys just had sober, good, regular old sex?
Probably on Saturday.
You weren't sober though.
Yeah, I was on anus relaxers, poppers, but
he was on nail polish.
Yeah, I got a little nail polish remember that day. But I haven't been on hard drugs to fuck her, and you know it's been okay. It's okay lately. I don't get to fuck her as long.
I think that maybe Danny, what do you think about some therapy for the couple? Some couples therapy.
I think they need it. I think Ratic, you guys might no longer be physically attracted to each other. Mm-hmm. And
I hope she's attracted to me. I like seeing her ass up.
Ratic, that's a near impossibility. I'm sorry.
I know. I sometimes wonder myself.
Ratic, no, I think you would be fine looking if you take such shitty care of your body.
Yeah. I've been trying to diet lately.
You've got a nice...
Rat Dick, I went... Oh, my bad.
No problem. I'm just saying, Ratic, you just need to hit the gym a little bit and watch what you're eating and consuming because you've got a nice frame and you're not a bad-looking guy, but you've let your body go, dude. The weeds have taken over the garden.
Yeah. I'm hanging around Big Chay and KFC and Taco Bell for lunch.
I went back and rewatched the first video you were in, Rat Dick, and your hair was short. You know, you were in good shape. Yep. It's like, that's what you got to get back to.
But I was honestly in good shape because all the meth, you know.
Because the meth is keeping you from eating a lot.
Yeah, it's keeping me from eating a lot. So now I don't do meth, and I'm just down to eat and do dabs. So I've gained a little extra weight, but I think if I just stop eating so much, I'll be okay.
we don't mind that you want other people to like have sex with Rat Pussy Pam. I mean, me and Danny have thought we've talked about a video where we have a basketball team. 5 black guys. They're playing ball and stuff, and all of a sudden, kind of, an orgy breaks out with Rat Pussy Pam, and you're just on the sidelines, and you're handing out towels to the team
to go in.
Well, you'd be the water boy. Yeah. What do you think about being the water boy in a basketball kind of like orgy with all black guys?
As long as I film it and put it online, and I've become like a porn star, with Rat Pussy Pam. I'll be the new I'm directing porn with Rat Pussy Pam. I'll be the new pimp on the streets.
You wouldn't mind her just getting railed by black men?
It's just, and how do I convince her to want to do that? I think what I need to do is start a Patreon, get some money that way, and then hey, Rat Pussy Pam, look at all this money I made on the Patreon. Now we're going to start an OnlyFans. You just have to be down to fuck. We're going to make like $20,000 a month. You just have to fucking let me fuck you in the ass and let this black guy fuck you in the ass too. And also let's 7 black guys. I'm going to spray water on you guys and hand you guys a towel after they're done. Or make it like a gym room locker scene.
Radzik, is it possible she would do all that stuff for free?
For free? It's just, I think she's money motivated.
Radzik, let's look at the evidence on the table here. When you were outside smoking a cigarette with the one fan, while the other 2 fans were in the room, just railing your girl. True. At that point, did you think maybe she'd be down to just hook up with a
bunch of guys? Yeah. At that point, I was it was more of just for doing it for fun, but now I want to do it for content. I want that guys fuck my girlfriend and want to film it.
Okay. Rad Dick.
And I think that's a better route to go than just doing it high on meth.
Rad Dick.
But I could still be the same Rad Dick, just
Rad Dick. Rad Dick.
Yeah.
Would you let Latrell Sprewell take Rat Pussy Pam to a motel room for 3 days?
Ooh. It's for content, and there's cameras in there. Fuck while they fuck.
I'm gonna look up his net worth. I don't even know who that is. It's like a basketball player from 20 years ago. Let's see. We're gonna decide. Can you pull him up on screen, Austin?
I'm gonna send there with Jason Love, so I get a little
this guy looks like Rat Pussy's type, dude.
Oh shit, dude. Latrell Sprewell. Latrell Letrell Sprewell.
He got drafted in '92. He's 6'5".
He's an older man.
Lost $97 million.
Damn.
He's an older gentleman.
Well, he's broke, but that's okay. She.
Oh my God.
What do you think?
I don't think so. Why not? I mean, I guess it's for content, and we're gonna make money.
He's a big fan of the channel, and he's down. That's why we're asking.
And if it's for free right now, and maybe it will boost our fucking online status, then let's just go for it.
Leo, can you DM him?
I'll DM him 100%.
Hey,
we're gonna make this happen.
Have sex with Rat Pussy Pam.
I'm gonna DM him right now.
He's trying to get really famous, and right now he'll do it for free, but down the road he's gonna start charging. No, I can't charge him to fuck because that'd be a pimp. I'm gonna charge the boys on OnlyFans to fuck.
I'm gonna check out his net worth real quick. I
need to get an ID, Danny, because I can't even start an OnlyFans right now because I still have an ID.
I'm DMing him right now. Latrell Sprewell on Instagram. Feel free, guys, to help me out with this too.
I was actually trying to start my own OnlyFans before it all, but he says you need ID, so it's fuck.
Wait, this is a problem. This is a problem that you don't have an ID.
I know, right?
What steps do you have to
I might just go to the DMV the next few weeks. Just go there and just fucking apply for one and stop being so I keep putting it off, but I just.
But Radzik, is there a chance that you'll be arrested if you go and apply for an ID?
No, I think I'd be okay. I think I'd be fine. I'm pretty sure.
Radzik now.
I don't know. I'm thinking I'm okay.
Maybe Danny should go with you.
You want to go with me, Danny?
Can we bring a camera?
Oh yeah.
What's the worst that could happen to go into a DMV?
Yeah, you need to get your
one
ID,
in LA
dude.
That's really ghetto. I do need an ID. I could just apply online.
Yeah, you need an ID, dude. There's so much content that's going to require you to have an ID this year.
I know, right?
So I DM'd him.
I'll start getting an ID within this week. I'll tell Rat Pussy Pam to go home. I need to get an ID tonight. I'll apply online. If I can't do it online, then I'll just go there.
Leo, what'd you send to old Latrell Sprewell?
I said, hey, I'm keeping it simple. I said, hey, the homie wants to let you bang his chick.
Yeah.
Let me know you down, dog. Because I got to get that lingo going. And, I'm sure that he's going to say, yeah, dude. He's a big fan. So this is going to be great. Hell
yeah.
I'll let you know if he responds. I'm sure he'll respond here quickly.
Let me know within the next few days, because I'll tell Rat Pussy Pam there's a big black guy that wants to take you out of town and have sex with you.
You talk to your woman like that?
Yeah, I actually do. And I've been starting to call Rat Pussy Pam more too. Yeah, she used to hate it. Now I'm like, hey, Rat Pussy Pam.
She seems to be almost relishing the attention, Radzik. At our comedy show, she seemed to not She seemed to no longer shy away from the RPP label.
Yeah, she likes the RP label now, the RPP. She's gonna come on the podcast soon. I'm pretty certain. I just need to bring her to one of your next comedy shows. Be on good behavior. Include her in some of my more my videos that are upcoming. I'm gonna include Rap Spam in my next one. My New Year's video is gonna have Rap Spam in it. And maybe I could get her on your video one day again.
I think we can make it happen, and I would really love that, honestly, right, Tick?
Yeah, that's the goal. I'm slowly kidding her to come around.
And it's kind of like one of those things, like you think, because she lives in the dump that is your apartment, right? And she's got to take care of the dogs and all that
dog shit.
Don't you think she deserves a little side action?
Yeah, she's been cleaning up real good. She's fucking bought me a blowtorch for Christmas. Looks like a ray gun. I might as well just go let her fuck some black guy. It's okay. She's gonna come back to me, and the relationship will be stronger and healthier.
Is that one blowtorch equals one NBA player?
Yeah, as of now it does. When I get big and famous, it's we're gonna be.
I would insist you tell Latrell Sprewell that foul joke I told the Big Chay earlier, just to make him angry before his rendezvous with Rat Pussy.
Oh my god!
I don't know why I laughed at that joke so quickly.
I think it was Big Chay who laughed.
I caught myself. I'm like, maybe I should right now.
Would you let Crip Mac bang Rat Pussy?
Well, he's not actually black, and Crip Mac, he wants to box me when he gets out of prison, supposedly, or jail. That was on his last No Jumper podcast. I saw.
Oh, that's big. That's huge.
He wants to box. I need to watch. It was.
Well, it's got to be on our channel, obviously.
I need to watch that whole podcast.
We have dibs on any Rat Dick stuff from now on. We're not going to let you go on any more reality shows without getting a piece of the pie.
Yeah. I'm going to create my own reality TV show of Joe. It's called For the Love of Joe. I'm going to go around and find him a man or a female to fuck on the streets.
No man.
No man?
No man.
Why not, Big Chay?
All women.
What if it's just a guy that's really down to fuck?
When's the last time you had sex, Big Chay?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, that's okay.
Last time you masturbated. Did you masturbate this week?
Do you get hard? Do you get an erection never?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It still
When?
works.
This morning.
This morning. All right.
Okay.
You woke up with an erection.
Wow.
That's how you know if it works or not, by the way, fellas.
Yeah.
If you
What
want
were
to
you
know if
thinking
you're
about?
being, yeah.
I'm sorry, Leo.
No, go ahead. What were you thinking about, Big Chay?
Some horny women.
Some horny women. All right.
Really?
Think of our upcoming love shoot we're gonna do, and we're gonna get him some pussy this week. I'm telling you, boys.
It's interesting. That's very empathetic of him that he's taking into consideration how aroused the women are. It's not just that they're sexy.
It's nice. Isn't that nice? I mean,
If only Leo would do that for a change.
Yeah, I know. Consent. You like that one, Big Chay likes that one, dude. Yeah, it's important to have consent, always.
Yeah, except if they're sleeping and they're your girlfriends for a while, you can just put them there to sleep.
I think it's still probably not wise to admit that unless you want me to call my dad again.
Rap Pussy Pam, I said, is it rape when I fuck you while you're sleeping?
Jesus.
She says, I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Well, that tells you all you need to know.
Were you actually able to do insertion without her waking up?
Yeah, I actually am. She's a heavy sleeper. I just put her leg up and just spread it and fucking.
Is it sort of like darting a rhino?
No, she's
Fucking asshole, dude.
she's not. It's like fucking a big BBW. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's hot. I know you like them big asses, Danny.
He loves.
I don't mind
big
it.
asses.
I don't mind it.
He's all about them. Yeah,
She's being healthy. She's losing a little weight around her waist, so maybe
Nice.
It's so nice. I mean, look, we put through. You put us through a lot when you're on your drugs and stuff. But but in a way, like, you kind of are very giving because any fan can pretty much have sex with RPP, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You guys got to DM me, maybe spend $20. We'll set up a shoot.
That's cheap, dude.
No, maybe not.
That's
$20
cheaper than a hooker.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I want to start OnlyFans content, so she's got to come around a little bit. Maybe this black guy, whatever his name is,
Latrell
Sprewell, when he goes and just wrecks Rat Pussy Pam and takes her back to the hotel room, she comes out all stretched and used and just dripping and says, "Rat Dickhead, I'm ready. I'm ready to become a porn star."
So you guys are going to use it in the bedroom, you think?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my rat cock. What else would I use? Would be my
It's
tongue.
pretty amazing that you guys exist, man. I'm looking at both of you guys. Big Chay passed out on the couch. It's just
Is he out, Leo?
He's out. He's been out. Yeah. He goes
I feel like this has been a
He
pretty
does
fucking
still do
great
fentanyl.
episode.
This has been a great episode. On
Yeah.
that note, though, we are going to wrap up. Check out the Patreon. Check out the channel, too, if you haven't in a while. I don't know if you have or not, but Yeah, there's going to be some great videos. We still have some in the can that are amazing. We do have a crazy border video in the can still. It's fucking unreal. What else, Danny? You got anything to say?
No, dude, just laying low for the next couple of weeks. But I'll be back to LA probably later this week or this weekend. So this will be the last remote pod other than the Patreon pod on a Wednesday.
So you're going to be able to pepper spray my cock soon because I've been dying for that to happen.
Yes. Right, Dick. I
really
take care
want
of
you
that
to
need.
pepper spray my cock. And Austin's been saying he can't do it in his house. So you're going to have to tell him, hey, we're going to go to the bathroom and do it because has got to happen.
Sure.
Well, that's
No,
the
Austin,
problem is you
I'll talk
being
him
in my
into it.
bathroom for long ass.
Well, it's not. I'm not going to be
backyard.
there. I'm going to come back here and sit on your couch with my cock out with some milk and some
plan
ice.
We'll do it in the backyard. We'll give
I'll
him
come
like
back here.
a couple gallons of milk and like some ice and put him in the backyard.
And I'll be in here. My penis will be tortured the whole time. But I'll keep it cool. And I'll have some ice right here. My penis right here and being blurred. I'm like, Well,
hey, subscribe to Rad Dick. He's about to hit 1,000 subs. So.
1,000 subs
yeah,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Congrats,
All right, guys.
Raptor.
Well, Radzik, take care. Keep making the content. Stay off the hard drugs. Big Chay,
Yes.
No
stay
hard drugs.
on your feet. Keep walking. Lose some weight. Leo,
Yeah.
stay away from the land whales.
Yeah,
Austin,
it's tough.
watch the weed, buddy. Not too much. And everybody have a happy Boxing Day, UK.
Yep. And let's get
Right.
Fan Jerry in here soon, Danny. I'm gonna call that bastard and ask him.
Yeah, we gotta
tattoo
get him.
back.
Fan Jerry be great.
Yeah.
All right,
right, guys.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.